Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. And yes, it is raining in my valley again. I'm sorry. I just expect every intro of mine to have rain because that's what goes on over here. But welcome to the channel everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to take a look at a few different discussions, and one of them is something I've been meaning to talk about for a while, and I don't know why I haven't seen more people talk about it, and that is of course the arrival of some more of our favorite characters. Now if you guys do enjoy this video at all, please be sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are literally so close now to 30,000. I think we can hit it before December 5th, and I'm super pumped about it. So here it is. This is something that I don't think too many people caught. Jellyfish here said hinted future of villagers. So we have Lumiere, Cogsworth, and Flynn writer, and this is actually an in-game image of Dreamlight Valley and the new updates. But so far they're not shown in a way that they're actually a character with friendship quest. They are just shared and shown as characters from the minigame. Now, if you don't know what the minigame is, it's something they're implementing with like the multiplayer update, and you're going to be able to play against like NPCs, which is non-playable characters. And also, I think it sounded like you're going to be able to play with your friends or just other villager or valley members too. And what is really cool about this is everyone that was shown in the game on the board game, we already have in the game except these three characters. So I don't know if they're just little placeholders and little pieces for the game, or if at some point we're actually going to be getting them, because I feel like if they were going to choose to put these characters within the game, then that's a hint at in the future, maybe at the second half of next year, they're actually going to put them inside of the game at a later update. So I'm super happy. I mean, Lumiere and Cogsworth, they would just be a hilarious duo, and the Beauty and the Beast castle was so massive that there was definitely some areas that have not even been uncovered yet. I mean, if we go back in here in the Beauty and the Beast realm, there's like this other doorway here. Maybe we could go down here at some point. You know, maybe they could redesign it. Maybe there's some other areas just here in the Beauty and the Beast realm that we could go to. We have this little pathway here. Maybe it could lead somewhere else. Maybe it leads to the kitchen. It's a big castle, and I feel like there's a lot of areas that we could still explore. So I don't know if they would ever bring them as actual friendship characters, or if they're going to start implementing little like side characters. So anytime we need to talk to Lumiere or Cogsworth, maybe we're going to come over here into the realm and then talk with them, do some minor quests, but they're not going to be actual characters that wander around the valley. Now Flynn, on the other hand, I definitely could see him being a character, especially with the whole Tangled thing going on, and we got Rapunzel. Like, they have to add, like, you cannot just have only Rapunzel and Mother Gothel. You have to at least have Flynn with this. So I think maybe on the second half they might introduce him, because why else would they choose at this moment to implement him as a piece for, like, well, we'll call it like the chess game, even though it's not chess, for the little mini game. So I don't know. Let me know your guys' opinion in the comment section below. If you guys have any hints, if you guys have seen anything else, because I'm super pumped to get these characters in the game. 100%. I need them now. Let's see what some of the other people said about this post. They said, could possibly be early stage models of those characters turned into chess pieces. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, they're actually putting them in here, but I think they are, you know, like early stage models. I think that they're something they are planning on putting in the game. Someone said that they have models from some of the other Disney games that they hold the licenses to, so they may not have to start from scratch. This Cogsworth looks a lot like the ones from Magic Kingdom's game. Okay. I think Flynn is a little off. It's the nose. They're always getting the nose wrong. Maybe they did that on purpose just to troll us and troll him. This person said all three characters have been in leaks, with Flynn as much as being fully seen walking around the village in this. Really, I don't remember seeing that leak, and I've done a lot of diving into all the leaks ever since like the beginning of the year. So I don't know. Maybe I missed something. This person said, I haven't seen leaks for any of these characters. Where can I saw like Lumiere and Cogsworth leak was on the Dreamlight Valley leaks Reddit thread months ago. They were just like names inside of the files though. So I don't know. I still think they're coming to the game at some point, and I think this is just a little teaser, a little something to get us really excited for. Oh man, I had to skip through the first two posts because Reddit is getting pretty dang inappropriate over here. They were some pretty pretty inappropriate picture. So we're going to skip down to the third one. Upcoming characters. I think most of us by now know this. So Jack Skellington's confirmed. Mike and Sully come in late winter of 2024. And I've done a video on this, but something that a lot of people might not notice is we actually are supposed to get Timon and Pumbaa and Wreck-It Ralph and Cinderella at some point. It's just we don't know yet. They were shown in the trailer, but they've never been officially announced. And it looks like these are the first 6 months of next year. So I wouldn't expect these characters to be later. What does surprise me though, like I see Timon and Pumbaa they could put on the back burner. Wreck-It Ralph, maybe, but we already have Vanellope. I feel like Vanellope is just not Vanellope without Wreck-It Ralph with her. So I wish they would push him up, you know, to the front of the line. And then Cinderella, a classic. I'm very surprised Cinderella is not in our valley yet. Someone said, I hate that. PlayStation keeps getting left out. Now with Dream Snaps, it's not a big deal since it's easier for us. I actually think the opposite. I think being in your own smaller pool, I think it makes it harder for you to do Dream Snaps, because you get less moonstones, or you have to rank higher to get the 4,000 moonstones. So you have to do, like, you really have to bring your A game. And also it shows your username on the Dream Snaps itself. So if someone doesn't like you, or someone sees that you consistently do amazing every week, and they're going to write your name down in a book, they're going to make sure nobody votes for you. So I don't like that at all. And I definitely don't think that PlayStation users have it easier, because for all you know, your name could be in somebody's book where every time it pops up, they're not going to vote for you. So I don't know. They do need to change everything. So they said, now with Dream Snaps, it's not a big problem since it's easier for us PlayStation players to rank higher. But multiplayer? Come on. Now, I do know it's Sony's fault. That's true. And not Gameloft's fault. It's also not Gameloft's fault. But I do think if Gameloft wanted to, they could work out something. But I truly hope that they'll come to an agreement together. I mean, Sony is already getting more PlayStation Plus members thanks to Valleyverse. That's true. You have to have the PlayStation Plus subscription. And don't get mad at Gameloft. It was probably the only way to enable the PS4 and PS5 as well, instead of no multiplayer at all. Yeah, so I think down the line, I think they are going to make it where PlayStation is going to be able to come together and play with all of us. But right now, maybe they were probably just focusing on making sure all the platforms are getting released, like the multiplayer and the updates are getting released at the same time. So instead of tackling that issue right now, I think Gameloft was just like, okay, we'll just, you know, play along for now, and then we'll make sure that it's released for everyone so everyone can experience multiplayer. And I think sometime throughout next year, they're going to be working on that. And also, I think they're really trying to work with the Nintendo Switch users and making sure that they can get some fixes and stuff. That way the game, maybe they can increase the item limit. They can just make it a smoother experience. So I think they do have a lot on their plate right now. And it's just a matter of tackling all these issues at once, because not many games are on every single platform. And now they're also picking up a mobile. So they have their hands in probably too many cookie jars right now, and it's hard for them to balance and juggle all those things. But I do think it's on their radar. It's probably just later. I am still very happy that at least bare minimum PlayStation users are allowed to do multiplayer on time with everybody else. It's just not with everybody else, if that makes sense. But Sony does allow crossplay sometimes. And it's mainly been for those bigger companies like, you know, Fortnite and things like that. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I think it'll be okay. It's just going to take a while longer. Someone said, PlayStation players unite. All of us PlayStation players, it seems like, are going to miss out on a lot. Let's all drop the gamer name so we can trade stuff, because I don't think it's fair that we're the ones missing out. So it's kind of the same topic back to back. Now, what I will say is, I don't think there's going to be a way in the game to do like an LFG, like looking for a group guide. But what I will say is my community in Discord is very, very active. And I am going to have a PlayStation only specific thread so you guys can trade with each other. You guys can make friends with each other. And then we're also going to have trading threads for, you know, everybody else. So we'll have two separate categories, but I will definitely hook you PlayStation players up with that. So I don't want anyone to feel left out, of course. So you guys will have your own exclusive channels just to make it easier, so you guys know who to trade with. You don't want to like see something like somebody has a Vine lamp and they want to give it away, and then you go to meet up on your valley and then you find out that, oh, they're on PlayStation or they're on PC or whatever. So definitely join Discord if you're interested in any forms of trading or trading Scrooge's shop or items or things like that. and it'll be linked in the comment section below, but I'll definitely get you guys covered there. We don't have those channels set up yet. I'm waiting just a little bit longer before December 5th, so probably about a week or so we'll start opening up those channels, but I will keep you guys updated on that. And last but not least, let's end the video with just some really cute and wholesome pictures. Right here we have somebody that's showing off their Christmas spirit going on here in the valley. I've also started decorating mine. It's probably a little bit too early, but I just couldn't resist. I wanted to get my Christmas knocked out before next month, but this is such a cute picture, and I love their whole setup there. I love how everybody can just literally completely transform each biome and then to make it look completely different from everybody. So it took me a minute here to actually see like which biome they're in, and I've never seen anyone set it up this way, but I'm all for it. They do have the little hot cocoa stand, and I'm so sorry that not everybody has the Star Path items from last year. There are some challenges that you can do if you don't have any Christmas things right now. There are some challenges that you can unlock to get a couple Christmas items. There are some stuff that you can craft at the crafting benches. But unfortunately, yes, the hot cocoa stand was tied to last year's path. Now, I will say last year's Halloween Star Path was absolutely incredible. And then this year's was like way better. Like they really stepped it up a notch. So even though last year's Christmas was really cool, I'm thinking this year their Christmas Star Path is going to be even more amazing. So I hope that'll help out. And I kind of wish like I could totally see the Star Path being tied to just, the people that were there, been there, done that. But I do also kind of wish that there was a way for players that played the game during early access to maybe purchase it through Moonstones or something like the old Star Path items, but only to those players that played the game before December 5th, because some people just didn't know about the game until, a couple weeks, couple months later, maybe 2 months ago. And I still think that those players have been supporting the game and they deserve it. So if they ever implemented something like that or give you guys a Moonstone bundle to purchase, I think that'd be really cool. And that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next one.